Shades.
3, 2, 1.
Cold Bill.
I know you're gonna dig this. That motherfucker
Yo, me, Meta Dunn.
I rule the God.
Miss So Ambitious.
We got two special guests in the motherfucking building. We're gonna start out with you first, since you ain't never been here before.
Town.
Big homie professor. You already know what it is. Back in the building. All right, so what got you doing movies?
Shit. Money.
Right.
Money. You know, I had did a long time ago I did music and everything, right?
Mm-hmm. Speak on that.
And,
Speak on that.
Well, I got in the music game back in 92, 93. Long time ago. And me and my little brother, he rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? We had got in the game playing, you know what I'm saying? And so I was starting my own record label. And so when he got killed, I went ahead and marched on with the game plan, you know what I'm saying? And came back to Anderson and started making music moves. Had a group called PYT, Go Back Mike Records.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first group I had. It was Sean Putman, Stan Pickens, Chad Warlaw, Chad Martin, Shad Scott,
Shout out to them.
Tim Davis, yeah. And started out with those young men, and then that went the way it's supposed to go, because they were still young and still had to grow up a little bit more. But then I advanced on to another group called Bad As Is, and then I had a group called One Love, some white boys that sing R&B.
Okay.
Bad white boys.
Where was they from?
Easily.
Mm-hmm.
Bad white boys.
Yeah, Michelle.
Yeah. I dealt with
I knew that shit would come.
I dealt with a lot of people from upstate back then. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I met Chops, though.
Where y'all meet at?
On Murray?
Murray.
Yeah.
How long you say y'all been connected now?
Shit. We did child support when 2010. 2013. Yeah, 2010. We moved 2010.
Right.
So like 14 years. Like 13, 14 years.
13
Yeah. 13 years.
Well, no, 14 years.
Yeah, 14 years.
Yeah.
2010 to now. Yeah, 14 years.
I remember y'all was shooting because you was shooting my gangster music video at the same time. Cause you had to take it. That was about 2009. Tim, y'all started all right.
Yeah.
Well, I was in jail 2009. I got out in 2010. Yeah.
What you was in jail for? Hold on, we'll take this shot. They don't hit us in the comments. Cold Bill.
I
look-
look.
I
look for the baby.
Hey, what you was in jail for?
This what it went down for. I was in jail because I'm cussing the fucking judge out.
Mm.
But I had to go to child support. Well, I had child support warrant too, you know what I'm saying? But that wasn't really the case, but that was the case. You know what I'm saying? I was like double jeopardy type shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I cussed the judge out and shit, and then he gave me like 12 months.
Mm-hmm. Damn, he gave you 12 months for that?
Man, fuck that Crocker. And that's how I felt then. I feel the same way now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So I did 14 and a half months and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So the child support movie was based, some of it, or most of it was based on your life?
Not only my life, but some of child. Well, I wrote the movie while I was in jail. You know what I'm saying? So I got out of jail, I had a script. And then I had to go
Yeah, we changed
make
so
the
much.
movie and
We
shit.
changed so much in that script.
What made
Nah,
you like?
no,
What
I didn't.
inspired
We
you?
changed a lot in that script.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No, I did not, child. Let me change the script.
Let
No, I
me
did not.
tell you what happened. Let me tell you what
I
happened.
added to this motherfucker now.
Exactly. We changed the fucking script.
Mhm.
Tell you what happened. We started shooting. This nigga see some shit. Mine ain't got to go. Mind you, at this time, he don't understand the editing part.
Mhm.
He don't understand how my brain work, how I gotta wrap my head around shooting these scenes and nothing. All he know is we done shot this scene. It look good. Chop. I was thinking. We need to add this.
Damn right.
We added about 20 goddamn scenes to this shit.
The whole
Oh,
script,
wow.
the whole script never was shot though.
Mhm.
They shoot the whole fucking script. I asked some shit to the motherfucker. I asked some shit. I did.
Yeah, shit, every
I
2
did.
weeks he would add shit.
So
But-
when you was in prison, what made you like? What inspired you to even write it?
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't in prison now.
Okay, so
I
jail.
was in jail now.
Okay.
Prison jail different now.
Okay, so
I
when
don't
you was
get
in
nobody-
jail,
I don't even anybody go to prison. I salute you because I ain't going to fucking prison.
gotcha.
I did that bitch already.
So my correction: when you was in jail,
Right.
what inspired you to write it?
Shit, I'm motivated because I saw my son coming down to visit me, and I saw other men's kids coming down to visit him and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, I gotta do something about this shit because the motherfuckers was labeling us as deadbeat dads.
Mm-hmm.
But that wasn't the case though.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas really, really care about their kids.
Right.
Just cause there's a bill or just cause the state says you owe so and so, fuck that shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Money don't take care of a child. When I went to court, motherfuckers never asked about my kids' welfare. Not that shit. They only asked the motherfuckers in there how much can you pay today. The motherfuckers had no fucking money to pay. Out their asses fuck up, and then became you free labor then.
Mm-hmm.
Free fucking labor for the county. So fuck that shit, man. I'll tell anybody today, get you a fucking lawyer. You feel me?
Right.
You got a child with a woman, she won't do right, get you a fucking lawyer. Don't come in there fucking around playing.
So before we go into you writing movies and you wrote a book,
Mm-hmm.
you was in the military.
Mm-hmm.
What branch?
In the army,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what was your assignment?
can't tell you that now.
Well, what did you do?
How long you was in there?
That's how it
Years.
sounded, Bessie.
Real quiet now. You don't hear that shit coming now.
Mm-hmm.
But I was airborne air assault. You know what I'm saying? So we had some missions and shit that had to go on. I went to Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Desert Storm. Got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Had surgery. Got out. Went to jail. You know what I'm saying? The regular shit. You know what I'm saying?
You
Right.
got hurt? What you mean? You got hurt? What happened?
I tore my leg muscle. Well, yeah, whole leg muscle tore. Yeah.
Doing what?
PT?
No. I was in a helicopter
Mm-hmm.
and I was rappelling the helicopter going backwards. My leg got caught in the railing and it tore in half.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I figured y'all wanted to hear that part.
Yeah, I was about to ask him, but you beat me to it. So like what? So damn. So going through that and how did it like emotion wise, mental wise, what did you go through?
Shit fucked me up. Cause now I had surgery on my leg by myself. Like, so when I woke up in the morning, I woke up and my leg was just all open and shit. Like all the shit, just all goddamn blood, everything. You know what I'm saying? That shit was ugly. And I had like 50 stitches in my leg.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you got discharged after that?
Yeah.
How did it make you feel to get discharged? Did you really like going to the army and shit?
I did at first, but then when I realized the bullshit that was involved in the army, hell nah.
Shay, we did take a shot.
So
I
what would
got
you tell the generation now? To the kids now that want to go to the military, right?
Don't do
after high
that
school?
shit. Don't do that shit. Don't do it.
Why?
Be smart. Because it's uniform slavery.
Mm.
That's what it is. Uniform slavery. You want to educate yourself. So I mean, I would say to go to school.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that first, and then start your own business. You know what I'm saying? That.
You know, some kids go to the military because they can't afford school.
Right.
Even with scholarships, grants, and all of that, they still can't afford the tuition. So they go to military because the military will take care of that tuition.
Yeah.
Even though you have to serve first, then they take care of that tuition. But that's why a lot of children now go that route.
Well, that's right, because their parents didn't plan properly.
Mhm.
See what I'm saying? Because my parents didn't plan properly,
Mhm.
so I had to go to the motherfucking military. You know what I'm saying? But
So you grew up in a 2-parent household?
yeah, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Not the whole time though, but my mama held it down for us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's what that was. She made sure that we ate. That's where to stay.
So how would you say your upbringing was?
Shit, for the most part, it was good. My grandmother always held it down for us too. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, my grandfather was like my dad, really. You know what I'm saying?
So then you became an author.
That was on down the line. That was like a few years ago, because I was fucking around trying to figure out how to make some money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can always start something. You got to find other ways to make some income.
Right.
Like, I'm good money-wise. I'm straight. But you all got to have more, because when you have children, you got to have more, period. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to, child requires more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to find other avenues to make some money at.
So how did that work out for you?
The book?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it comes out in January.
So it haven't came out yet?
Nah. I've been holding on to it because I wanted to make a movie first.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? From the book. See, I want to go in it as a book and a movie. So that's 2 forms of income.
So what can we expect with the book? Because I like to read. So.
Oh, it's going to be raw. It's my life story. It's about what I went through, all my experiences. You know what I'm saying? All the relationships I've been through, all the women. You know, all
a
that.
lot of women.
You're in a relationship now?
That's up for debate.
That's up for debate.
That's up for debate. That's up for debate. But the thing about that is, good question.
Golly.
Good question.
Don't give me a bill now.
Build up, yeah. That's a good question though. But at the same time though, I am loved though.
Mm-hmm.
I know that much. I am loved, so I'm good with that. I'm good.
You just watered that down so bad.
Yeah.
You think you did?
Oh, he watered that down so
Yeah.
bad.
Did you water it down?
He answered it the way he wanted it to answer.
Because you asked me a question. I'm gonna give it to you like it is.
But you said it was a good question, and then you downplayed it so bad.
Yeah.
I get it though. I get it.
I didn't
get it.
downplay it. I left it the way it is.
It was a open close.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You ever been married?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How long you married for?
10 days.
Huh?
10 days? 10 days.
Yeah.
It was an annulment.
No. Got divorced.
Y'all got a divorce in 10 days?
10 days.
Right.
10 days?
Robert, why you smile?
I got married on 10
days?
Yeah.
10 days.
So why the divorce came so fast?
Man.
Hold on. How long did y'all know each other? Let's go back for a second.
Shit. I'll tell you what happened, right?
Uh-huh.
I met her in April. Went to Derby in May.
I gotta take a shot there. He said he got married and got divorced in 10 days. That
He got
right
married
there
in
is diabolical.
Go. Call Bill.
Yeah.
So y'all met at the Derby?
No,
Or y'all met where?
I met her downtown Louisville.
Okay.
Louisville.
Yeah, she was selling some jewelry in the jewelry store, and I was in there with my homeboys, and
She caught your eye.
damn right.
Them roots on him.
Not with no roots.
They didn't begin.
She was just you know what I'm talking about.
She was just
Yeah.
Okay.
She was just So we kind of like started talking and everything. Then went to the park, and we saw the Ghetto Boys.
Okay.
In the park. They were in the park live.
How long ago this been?
Bro, it's for you even born.
How old?
How old are you, man?
58.
I didn't get 58 out of that.
Yeah, 58. So this 1987.
I was born.
I was barely born.
Really?
Yeah, I was born.
I was born too. Glory be to God.
So what do you feel like you could have
I'm
done
6.
differently to work, make those 10 days work
Don't count.
longer?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I was young.
Gotcha.
You know, I mean, I was young and in the military, so I was wild as shit.
Okay. Oh, so you met her during that time.
Yeah, I was wild. I mean, you know, just, you know, leaving for Anderson, this country ass motherfucking place, and then going to the military, you know, going to Army, where you got a lot of freedom at, you get a fucking paycheck, you go on places, different places, meet different people, a different city all the time. Shit, you know.
So what made you get into podcasting?
Really, I went to Vegas last year. When we went to LA last year, we go out there, you know, quite often. On the ride out there, I was like, man, we got to do something. Well, actually, Chop had the idea to do something in studio a few years ago. But I think me and y'all had started y'all podcast already. And I was like, well, shit, you know, we got to find a way to push our fucking products and shit, to push our movies and everything, to build our audience, right? I'm a smart motherfucker, so I know what it's gonna take to do different things. And you can make a movie all you want to, but if there's an audience to watch that motherfucker, you ain't got shit.
Right.
Now we did 5 million views on child support on YouTube. Now, right now, the bitch on Tubi, it's about 100 million strong.
That's what's up.
So it's like it's doing dumb, right? Right? It's crazy out there, and it's just like worldwide. So before we do part 2, the podcast is gonna help us get our audience, because now we got streaming service now.
Right.
Now we do our streaming service and make all our own money.
Movie TV.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a network of all that shit.
What made y'all wanted to go that route? You know, most people would rather go to a networking company that can take them on and, you know, try to provide a platform for them. So what made y'all want to be like, you know what, we're gonna put, I ain't gonna say y'all put y'all all in it. I mean, I know y'all
We
did,
open to
but
that.
like,
We still open to this, but why not do both?
If it makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? Why not push to those networks at the same time be building our network? Because a lot of times when success comes, it comes in a rush. So if you don't prepare yourself for it, you won't be ready when it comes. That's how you get there's a lot of people who receive success and then all of a sudden you don't hear from them no more. It's because they didn't prep for it.
right.
They didn't have nobody in their corner that was getting them ready. They didn't have the right management or the right guidance to say, okay, now when this hit, you got to be ready to do this,
Right.
this, and this. We didn't know neither, but now we do.
Yeah.
And now we setting ourselves up for it. So when things do hit like we wanted to hit, we'll be able to pull the Tyler Perry out of this motherfucker.
So what was the first thing y'all did? The first, whether it was a movie, first podcast episode, or whatever that y'all did, where you had to learn from a mistake? Like, what was the first movie that y'all did that y'all had to learn? Like, okay, well, we did it this way.
I mean, Child Support was the first movie anyway.
Mhm.
But I'll never look at things like that.
You know, like some things can be like a lesson learned. Like, okay, I know
That was a lesson now.
Yeah. So, what lesson did y'all learn from that?
Well, it took us 2 years to shoot some of this. So
Why it took so long, though?
because I'm a perfectionist.
Mm-hmm.
You know, once again, Facebook was fresh.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm reading all these messages everybody got out there. Oh, I don't think they know what they're doing. Oh, Chop needs to stick shoot video. Oh, they don't know nothing about no movie. Why is they even doing that? I don't believe they got a movie. I think they just shooting little scenes. Seem like they just doing skits. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't see this shit, right? I didn't see this shit, though.
That's because
I was on
that time you
Facebook.
wasn't paying no attention to
Yeah.
social media. I was. So the more I seen, the more I say, bro, we got to reshoot this. Or we got to go back and do this. Or I don't like none of the audio. We got to call everybody in and do voiceovers. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't doing nothing, but they wasn't doing nothing but adding fuel to the fire. They didn't know it. I'm one of them type of people, like, really, I thrive off of negative energy.
Mm-hmm.
The more negative energy you send my way, you don't even understand. You fueling me up, you gassing my tank. You know, it might be meant to break a motherfucker down.
Now, that shit gas me up.
All you doing is building me up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna get in my bag. I'm gonna get in the room. I don't give a fuck if I gotta shut the door and lock it for a month.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get in that bitch. I'm gonna study. I'm gonna study my craft all the way to the T. I'm gonna figure out everything it is I can figure out. And when I come out that motherfucker, I'm gonna have something for you. And it's not gonna be average. It's gonna be above average. Cause I'm gonna set the bar high. And I'm gonna always set the bar high. You know what I'm saying?
So how does that work with y'all, with you being a perfectionist and you being a critiquer?
We yin and yang.
Yeah.
We yin and yang though.
I can see from when he was telling about how the strip was and how y'all had to keep switching it out. You seem like you like to critique things. I noticed that on your podcast. You like to critique things a lot.
I like to goddamn get shit done.
So in order to get some stuff done, you have to critique, right?
But he'll
No.
also just say some shit out the blue.
But the thing about it, but the
I'm
thing
creative
about
though. I'm creative. I'm creative. I'm creative.
I know you're very creative too, but
he
but you
creative.
critique
He
too.
a creative.
yeah,
I'm more of a critiquer.
it ain't nothing wrong because
Yeah,
to be
you're
a
perfectionist. You are.
to be a perfectionist, you gotta have to critique shit, and critique is not a bad word.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're taking it as
No. I definitely understand what she's saying, but I'm saying though, for me, I'm more of the creative
Mhm.
mindset. Cause I want shit to be so goddamn good that when it hits you, it's like, damn, that shit was dope. You know what I'm saying? He wants the same thing, but he wants it to be perfect. I don't want shit perfect. I don't want to give a fuck about nothing being perfect. That shit ain't gonna, to me, it don't matter to me. If it's said right, done right, I don't care.
And that's
Yeah, because people make mistakes in real life, so you don't.
Mhm.
yeah.
I'm gonna say something wrong
I'm a
with it.
live motherfucker. You know why I like that?
And I don't give a fuck about just doing anything.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll do some shit.
He'll do some shit.
Do some shit.
I'll be like, trash. Let's do it
See,
over.
and that's critique.
Let me do it the right way.
See, I'm gonna do
You know
this
what I'm
shit.
saying?
I'll do some shit.
I'll be
Yo,
like, bro, don't put your name on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
hey,
Right.
but
He'll be like, fuck it.
yeah.
We doing it though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a damn. And see, so I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
We'll probably have a lot of projects done
Mhm.
if it was up to him.
Mhm.
A whole shitload of projects.
Yeah.
If it was up to him.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times it's me slowing down the process. I don't want to do it if it ain't right.
You understand that?
I don't want to use half-ass actors.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to shoot half-ass shit. I don't want to shoot it at a half-ass with half-ass backgrounds and shit. I like shit to be a certain way. I like it to look a certain way. I like it to feel a certain way. So when I see it, I'm proud of it, and I can say, "Boy, we did it." You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But it ain't shit that we done that I'm not proud of
That's why though.
because the shit is done though. It's
Yeah.
fucking done.
But that's,
We
but that's
ain't
why.
we sit around, bro. We sit around waiting on this shit. We just sit around with one fucking movie done, but we got like 15, 16 films.
No, we wouldn't. We'll have what we have now, cause we got what we got now. But that's cause
So how far y'all in child
I
support
always
too?
make sure we child support 2 is kind of like, I'm gonna tell you, it's another script wrote. Child support 2 been wrote like 3 times, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's because I refuse to work with past actors.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you somebody place.
Let me get on
I-
that
But why is that though? Why is that?
Because it was bullshit.
What was bullshit?
You got 2 motherfuckers that leaked it.
That was on one though. Two different though, bro. Two fucking different.
Listen, and then you got another motherfucker that was just doing devious ass dirty shit.
Mm.
So I'm not dealing with none of them people.
So with the creativity for part 2, what is y'all vision? Like, what are y'all looking for? What type of people are y'all looking for?
Well, he changed the script to making it about Keon's kid,
Okay.
and I like that vision.
Why you went with that vision?
Yeah, that popcorn.
Think about power.
Yeah, that popcorn.
Movies is good.
Think about power. Power.
Yeah.
Think about that.
I got you.
Uh,
More from a kid's perspective, like from the child perspective.
Yeah.
What it was like growing up with your father being in prison, or
Right.
like as a child, like this is how your actions
Right.
dictate my actions.
Right.
So okay, so I see what you're
And
doing.
plus, we don't have to change characters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I hate to watch a part 1 of a movie
Mhm.
and then watch part 2 and all the characters don't
Refill
change.
that shit.
Mhm.
It's like, oh man, this ain't the same. It ain't the same feeling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the movie where the game played?
Belly.
Belly.
Mhm.
I hated
Yeah,
that.
I didn't like
I
that.
hated that Belly.
It was so much. It's
You didn't
just
see it.
different.
You
You
didn't
couldn't even
see
see
it.
the storyline wasn't even the same.
I
That
hated
shit was just stupid. I don't know why they did
I
that.
don't even know why they did that. I hated it.
That storyline was so
Some
messed
money.
up.
I was like, what is this, man?
Now, okay, so you saw Billy too, right? Whatever that shit is.
Yeah.
Now, what do we have that's similar to that in quality? Nothing.
Yeah.
Our shit is way better than that.
Yeah, that shit sucked.
Okay, so our shit way better than Belly too.
Mhm.
All the shit, I mean, so
So ideally, when y'all think y'all gonna start filming, or when y'all gonna start auditions?
Well, we got an audition that we about to start for Black Monday.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one more scene. It's got to be rewrote. Well, it ain't even got to be rewrote. It's got to have some detail added to it.
What's that scene about?
Can't tell you. I ain't letting none of the juice go for Black Monday. This was a movie that me and Ricky Joe wrote back in 2002.
Oh wow.
And so we had to bring it up to date.
Mm-hmm.
We had to bring it all the way up to date because it's things ain't the same.
Right.
But it was a good solid,
2002, yeah.
but it was a solid script that still applied to today.
Mm-hmm.
But we had to change up the hustle. We had to change up where they was at, who they was around. We had to change up a lot of things to bring it up to 2024.
How do y'all feel like it is keeping y'all authentic self in a process of trying to keep up with the times now, like with the type of movies that come out now, with the generation, with the music, with the with the acting and everything? How do y'all stay authentic to yourself while still trying to cater to what everybody else attention span is?
It's easy for me. It's easy for me. First of all, I'm raising kids. The kids keep me new.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always constantly recording young guys, young females. So they keep me current. I think I'm around more young people than I am older people. So they keep me youthful. And as far as stand to my authentic self, you heard what I was playing when I came in here.
I know that's right.
I was playing music before my time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
music always helped me for memory wise.
Mm-hmm.
Music always take me back to a good place when I was young.
It's like a time machine.
It's a time machine.
Mm-hmm.
So I listen to that music. It take me back to where my mama was living,
Mhm.
my grandma was alive, cookouts on
Family
South
was
Side.
family.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
it was always a cookout.
Well,
at my
Roma
house.
Poke Chop used to hit, boy.
You know what I mean?
I don't think about that now.
It was always a cookout at my house. When the hell did you ever
Sister called me up there.
taste Customs Pine
When sister called me up
pork
there.
chop?
When sister called me up there.
You sure with pork chop?
Positive.
Bro, I don't even remember my
Positive.
grandma frying pork chop.
She fried some pork chop in that motherfucker. I promise you. Ask sister.
I can't remember I don't have no memory.
You must say you know you eat pork chop nigga before growing up.
Bruh, I can't ever remember
You done ate some pork chop at the
pork
goddamn
chop being fried at my house. I never ate
man.
pork chop.
Shit, you ate something at my mama house before.
No, I never eat.
So you never ate none of my mama food.
No, I ain't
You
never.
full of shit.
I ain't never eaten no pork chop at your mama.
You
Only
full-
thing I might have had at your mama house was hot dog or hamburger.
That was Shelly had that shit.
I ain't never eaten no pork chop.
Nigga, you ate some pork chop.
No, I did.
Your memory bad or something, man.
No. And my grandma, I
Nigga,
don't,
your grandma first supposed to ask this.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to. I'm finna text my sister. And ask her. That's something I got to text sister right now. And ask her.
He said, right.
I don't never remember my grandma fried pork chop.
Pork chop, it wasn't no
You know what
chicken.
I'm saying?
It wasn't chicken.
Bro, I don't know.
He said, when
It
chicken.
wasn't chicken.
He might have had some cube steak and thought it was pork chop. You know what I'm saying? Now my grandma would. She would fry some cube steak. She'll make some cube steak.
Right.
He might have thought that was pork chop the way she seasoned it or something. But she ain't never made no goddamn.
Shit, it was pork chop with gravy, I'm telling you.
Boy,
You gonna say pork chop?
That
with
sound-
gravy.
that sound right. It sound like he had cube steak,
Steak with
gravy
gravy.
and rice.
Yeah.
That sound right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now that's some shit my grandma would cook. You know what I'm saying? He thought it was pork chop. He was little. Young. He thought that was good ass pork chop.
Whole time it's cube
Cube
steak.
steak.
He ain't made it make sense yet.
I'm telling you,
My grandma didn't eat pork. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she didn't?
No, she had high blood pressure.
oh, you might be right. It might have been cube steak. You gotta think about how young we were. Pork chop or something. It was still pork chop.
And his head. It was goddamn pork chop. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta think we were like 9 and 10 and shit back then. So
Yeah, you missed it. I think you got it wrong, bro.
Yeah. He had some good ass cube steak.
Yeah.
He thought it was
that's
pork
why
chop.
it's pork chop,
Man,
man.
I tell you, pork ran my grandma blood pressure sky high. She didn't eat that shit, man.
Cube steak, they do cube steak. I don't eat cube steak. They do this shit with gravy, I think. It might have been that then.
Boy, that cube stay with that gravy on that rice, man.
You might be right now.
I can eat
That
that.
motherfucker go
I
dumb.
never been a cute steak fan.
Shit, you would have had my grandma just change your damn mind when she fried that motherfucker.
So
I'm still tripping by him about the damn hot dog.
He talking about his birthday party. He talking about he never get over that shit. That Shirley cussed me out. Goddamn.
what you what you do about the hot dog?
I didn't want one. We had just came from goddamn rice. You know what I'm saying? And then I found out he was having a birthday party. So I walked my ass down the street. Everybody out there. Everybody eating. Everybody in line. Everybody done got a plate.
Mm-hmm.
Time for me to get a plate. I said, I don't want one. I'm good. I done ate. Oh, Lord. Oh, you think you too good to eat? You think you too good to eat? You ain't got to be here. Matter of fact, you go home. Matter of fact, just go home.
So you couldn't stay for the birthday
I'm
party.
like, goddamn. All I said was say, I ain't want nothing.
They didn't do that. That shit is funny here.
I was full in the motherfucker. You gonna make my ass eat some more. You know what I'm saying? Back then, they'll make you eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's an insult to turn down some free food.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
I'm still trying to turn with that damn cube steak pork chop. I gotta think about this one.
Oh.
I'm gonna let it go though. Go back to the interview.
So
That shit was good though.
so Anthony, what's your vision for your podcast? Like what's gonna separate your podcast from all the other podcasts? Like let's separate them.
Well, that's a great question. And really, being different is like, that's in the person, I'm saying, not really in the content so much.
Mm-hmm.
Because we are going to do the podcast where you sit down and you interview people.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the basic content.
Mm-hmm.
But the personality of the person that you are as an individual, that separates you from everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, me got his own personality, so do you. Rock got his own personality. True got his own, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, all y'all different, y'all, in your own way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm different. Hell, I can talk some days, and then some days I fucking can't talk. It don't fucking matter, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna bring the same, I'm gonna give everybody the same respect though. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like, you different from everybody else, hell, I know all celebrities. I mean,
Right.
we know every fucking body.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all about getting them to understand, well, getting them to see what we doing, and bring them back over here and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that's no problem to us. We know every fucking body. Music, actors, hell, fucking politicians.
And that's the thing. We can go get a lot of motherfuckers right now.
Yeah.
We trying to bring them here though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we don't necessarily want to go to them. Some of these folks we gonna have to go to them.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Some of them, yeah.
But we want them to come here.
Yeah.
You know.
Why is it that y'all want them to come here?
First of all, it's always for me anyway, it's always been one of my goals to bring people here.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like people, grown-ups, youth, older people, they need to see people who they think they don't have access to.
Right.
You can't dream when the dream ain't never been in front of your face sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it inspires you to dream when you can actually see people. Or you close to somebody who see those people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny how they work, but for here, that's major. Because there's so many people walking around here, they don't know how to dream or believe in their dream.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that got a lot of hopes and wishes, but they don't know how to actually go after their dream or go after what they looking for. Because they think one day it's just going to fall in their lap and don't nothing happen like that.
Right. So what is it that, you know, Anthony, this question for you, because Chuck is answering all the questions for you. So what is it that you feel like, if you feel like you should do anything different on your podcast, what is it that you feel like you should or may want to do different?
Nothing really, because who I got lined up for the next, not the next couple of weeks, but in the next month or so,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna change the game for us. That's some real game changes. So I'm not even worried about trying to do anything different,
Mm-hmm.
do anything better. Well, I take that back. What I want to do is I want to change our set around. Our set is kind of bland right now, and we're gonna change the set around.
Why you say it's bland?
Because we done it so many times. I want to change the set around, a different look, some different camera angles, shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That part definitely wants to do that. And then we're gonna do the hot spot
Mm-hmm.
with the live performance and everything. So that's coming this week. And but as far as like anything different, shit. I mean, y'all the ones popping. We ain't even popping like that. We just trying to goddamn just do what we do, stay in our lane.
Appreciate that.
Goddamn,
Y'all
you know what I'm
about to pop. All right.
We trying to goddamn
y'all
just.
got a dope setup.
But thanks for that. Thank you for that. But we trying to goddamn just find our way through the situation. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to make no noise. We just trying to. I take that back.
What you mean you ain't trying to make no
I take
noise?
that back. I take
Make
that
it
back. I
noise.
take that
Yeah,
back.
you gonna make noise.
But see, I'm humble though. I'm very, very humble.
You shouldn't be humble.
Yeah.
No.
I learned it from you know where I came from John Singleton.
Mm-hmm.
I met John Singleton down in Miami. You know down there?
Mm-hmm.
He shook my hand. He talked to me very, very politely.
Mm-hmm.
He gave me some wise counsel. So I try to be humble as possible because I don't want to. Because I can get cocky now.
Mm-hmm.
But see,
Sometimes
when
it's good
you
to be cocky though.
Well, yeah.
Depending on the situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to walk around like I know everything and do everything. I don't be like that. That's not gonna get me nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But I rather be humble and just walk the walk. You know what I'm saying? And then whoever needs some help, if I can help them or if you help them out or whatever, help them along the way.
Now, I want to
Keep
hear
on
both of
pushing.
y'all point of views on this. What is it that you feel like Anderson can do as a whole to, you know, reach one, teach one?
Drop egos and work with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about being humble. See? If you're not humble, shit, man. Who gonna really fuck with you then? If you're cocky and shit.
And we work with each other like our other ethnicities do.
Mm-hmm.
If we can just look at all other other ethnicities
Mm.
and see how they work, see how they money
Mhm.
switch hands 7 times before it go outside of their circle.
They get it in.
Why y'all think people around here don't work together?
Jealous.
Reed would say the same thing too.
Mhm.
Jealous.
Yeah, that's number one.
Counting pockets. How you raised. All of that. I'm gonna go back and say this one time. I think I might have said this last time I was here. But when a child is raised around mama, grandma, aunties, and they gossip all day, that child is being brainwashed to not like people. That child is being brainwashed to look at somebody and judge.
Mhm.
That child is being brainwashed to think, oh, I bet that motherfucker think he better than somebody. I don't like him. Don't even know him. And that same child grow up to be an adult with that same mentality. I don't even know why.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I say I feel like every black person around here need counseling. First of all, you gotta be able to take that deep look in the mirror though, and notice your own flaws.
Mhm.
But once you notice your own flaws and you notice what's wrong with you, and you can fix it, because it starts with self. You can't worry about nobody else. Try to help nobody else. Try to fix nobody else if you ain't started with self.
Right.
So once people figure out they got flaws, they try to work out their own flaws, and then turn and try to help somebody else that got flaws. Like, look, this is how I fixed a lot of my flaws. I ain't perfect, but I fixed a lot of things wrong myself. You might be able to do the same thing if you take these steps.
Right.
Some people gonna listen, some ain't.
True.
Some people you can tell step by step. Like, look, this will help you become a better person. This will help you sharpen your tools. You can tell them that, but they still won't listen. And they don't want to listen because they used to doing whatever the hell they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people you can't help. You just gotta let them be.
Not for the baby.
So how do y'all feel about helping us with this trunk or treat thing we doing for Halloween?
Well, say the word. Shit. What
Yeah.
y'all
Which ones to do?
Yeah,
Pass out.
Decorate your trunk and give out candy.
that's all we're gonna do. We're doing
That's
Thanksgiving.
cool.
We do a toy drive too.
That's what's up. Okay.
I feel like if we do a lot of, community events together, merge some things together, that'll kind of, put everybody out there. Our fans are not y'all fans, and y'all fans are not our fans.
Right.
So,
That's why we gotta work together.
right.
Shit, I got no damn fans.
See, you might be looking at pie, but you got to think about what you just said, I mean, you got fans, you probably just don't know you got them.
I don't work like that though. I don't care about no fans.
But I'm saying, somebody got, in order for you to be able to get your podcast where you want it to be at, people have to watch your podcast.
And you have to
and
care
you
about it.
have to care about them.
Don't listen
I don't
to
say I
this
don't
shit.
care
I'm
about
telling you, sometimes you just say shit without thinking about it.
Because that was one of them things.
Nah,
They just throw some shit out there.
what I'm saying is,
He ain't mean it like that.
hold
Let
on.
them reword.
Hold on.
We gonna let
I'm saying- No, listen what I'm saying.
We give a fuck about all fans. We need y'all. We need y'all to watch these movies. We
Right.
need y'all to watch the podcast, everything. Go ahead, just get saying what you gonna say. Disclaimer.
But see, I never did anything for anybody as far as get fans though. I never had an idea to just get some fans. I would always have an idea to get the content done,
Mm-hmm.
to get the idea done. If you never watch the shit, it didn't bother me none.
Mm-hmm.
Cause the shit got done. That's my whole mission is to make sure the shit get out of my head and get complete.
Yeah, but in order to
That's
get
it.
the content to
No,
be,
I spend my own money.
Gal-
though.
no, it's not about the money though.
Yeah,
See,
it is.
But I'm talking about
They're in the
from your
comments talking
fans,
about
though.
shots up. We gotta
But
take a
in
shot.
order for your fans to be able to see the content, you have to
Cold
have
Bill.
I
Not
live
not
Not
a
a
for the
for the
baby. let's say for instance, you're doing the content, right? You got your
I
creativity,
just
you
Googled
got
it.
your
It said it's
ideas, you
got
got your
friendly.
content.
It's got
How do
friends.
you expect your money flow to come in if you don't have fans supporting it? See, it then
Viewers are not. They're not fans.
some viewers are fans.
The people that that
The
interact
people
with
that
you.
support what you.
Yeah,
If you
right.
got this one, I don't care if you got 3 viewers that watch your podcast every one you come
You
on
got-
Mondays or
But I,
Sundays.
I get what he's saying. Some people just view this to be nosy or just to hate.
Some
There you
people
go.
do.
There you go.
Some people do, but then you got those loyal supporters.
Well, I love them too. We love y'all
You
viewers.
do. No
We
matter,
love the
no
viewers.
matter whether they hate it, no matter
Right,
they not,
right.
they are your fans.
Yeah, we love
Because
y'all.
you'll be surprised how much your haters be your biggest fans.
I love the
Because they
haters
gotta
too.
watch everything you doing because they hate so much. So regardless of the fact, in order for you to get your content out
Say that
there,
again.
you have to have somebody watching it which are fans, whether they want to admit it or not. Some people gonna hate you so much that they will never admit that they're your fan, but still, every time you come on that air, they gonna watch what you're doing
Mhm.
because they're fans.
The people that hate you the most are watching when you go off.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I love those. I
Mhm.
love them. I love all haters.
So your content is
embrace
not
it.
going to waste. You have fans, whether you know it, believe it, or acknowledge it or not. You have fans.
And you got
don't-
supporters.
And you have supporters.
Yeah.
Supporters, yeah.
And you got supporters who are really hidden haters.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
That's true
So it
though.
goes both ways. It goes both ways.
So you got supporters that come in and be trying to. They only support you for competition too,
Mhm.
trying to compete.
Well, see, I don't even think like that.
Mhm.
I'm in film school. I've been in film school. I'm in film school. My whole idea is get the content down.
Mhm.
Whoever got down watch it. Whoever don't watch it,
I
that's
can't
fine.
I can't help but think like that. Once you read 48 Laws of Power, you start to recognize who tries to be the Lord of War. You recognize this shit. And I tell anybody reading that book, do not live by that bullshit. You're a demon, you're a devil. you're a piece of shit if you try to live by the 48 Laws of Power.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I read that book to learn what to look for in a person. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy for me to notice small little goddamn habits that a person I have, and it just set me off like, boy, I'm not fucking with him.
What do you think people getting wrong with that book? Like what is they're really not understanding about that book? Like they get the wrong misconception about that book.
It ain't
So-
the wrong misconception. That book
I'm
teaches
saying
you.
like,
telling you
but I'm
that-
talking about
that
people
book
that
teaches
actually
you a
try to
lot of war.
read, like
And
people
if
that-
you read it, it's a book of manipulation.
but how do
Yeah.
you? But how
Yeah.
do you not? Yeah,
Yeah.
but how do you not? How are you not able to distinguish the two?
No, because a lot of people read it to use it.
Yeah.
And see, when you
It's
use
like a
it,
manual
when,
form.
when
It's like the Bible. It's like the Bible. Like,
Right.
like you know, the Bible is stories. Like it ain't verbatim. Like what the
Right.
Bible saying really verbatim. You gotta take what you take from it.
right.
That's really what that book is. But people, if you follow the steps, you're gonna be a fucked up person.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna teach you to be
A lot of war.
devious
Yeah.
or like trying to always get over or be on
Diabolical.
They're gonna teach you to come over here, make these
Yeah.
people comfortable,
Yeah.
make these people love you, make these people think you all about them, and then go over here, do the same thing. Goddamn, make these people
Look
love
like
you,
that
Like a
too.
narcissist.
but then
really.
talk shit about these motherfuckers over
Like a
here.
damn
Come
narcissist.
back over here, talk shit about these people over here, and then figure out a way to monetize off both of y'all ass.
Damn,
You know
this
what I'm
is the game
saying?
with the shots up, y'all.
Oh shit.
Long. Hold on, I got to pull up.
Oh, Lonely, I want my glasses back.
And our pain that you supposed to gave us.
Right. So when you bring the paint, bring my shades back.
That's one of my favorite books, though. I ain't gonna care.
Yeah, because if you read it, you know what to look for in a
You
person.
said no.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
read it.
No more.
You never read it.
I read
You
this
don't want to read it.
Nah, for what? Ain't got nothing to do with me.
But it's also-
This ain't got nothing to do with me.
But it's also
It's informative.
it's also common sense too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It is
See, that
common
shit-
sense.
That shit get your mind fucked up.
Nah,
I don't want you to.
No,
really, goddamn,
Not-
it let you watch the game from the sideline.
exactly. That right there.
In the book you read, get your mind
It
fucked
shows
up
you
for how
what
you interpret it.
it shows you what it shows you
Yeah.
what to look for. You know what I'm saying? Like if you reading it to learn what to look for in people,
Right.
Yeah,
it's a valuable tool.
that's just like the art of seduction. It's the same. It's the
Yeah.
same thing.
I tell people
You
to
did
read
what I'm
50 a
saying?
lot, though, because 50 Cent explained it in common language.
So
But we can really understand.
so what did everybody have? Okay.
Cold Bill.
High liquor.
Not a fucking day.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So what did
Not a
All
year.
authors, what all authors of the books have in common? They made motherfucking money.
Yeah. We're really the same
They made
person.
money.
Happy Sunday.
You see what I'm saying? So we sitting right here talking about them books. We should write our own fucking books, making our own goddamn money. Fuck what they talking about. They on some
But
other
see,
shit.
that's really the point too. Like you can take that with like 48 laws of power and put it in this language that we can understand.
Right.
That's really what I take from like
Gotcha.
everybody don't understand what the hell that book's saying.
Right.
You gotta put that shit in layman's terms sometimes.
So
True,
after
true.
you
Yeah.
publish your book, what are your plans with another book? Are you gonna go ahead and dive deep into another one, or you
Nah,
gonna take
nah,
time off and just say that's it?
Just one book.
That's all you want.
That's it. I don't want to do no more books about nothing because my life is gonna be enough. You know
So
what
you got
I'm saying?
enough going on between the movies, the podcast,
The 10-day marriage.
10-day marriage.
Yeah, what's up with that, man? Because we swerved off that. I didn't know about that shit.
I'll tell you, man.
Nah, man, like, just
10 days.
fast forward right quick. So
10
you
days.
got married today, and then 10 days later.
I got married on June the 9th. June 19th, I was divorced.
How?
I had a lawyer.
Huh?
I got a lawyer.
I know what I'm saying, though. Like not that way. How? Like, what happened? How?
What happened was
Who's the real reason?
I was showing out, cutting up. You feel me? Showing out, cutting up. I wasn't ready for it.
Showing out means still fucking other girls in the process.
No. I just wasn't ready for this shit.
Okay.
See, I was going overseas in a month or so after that shit. So she wanted to go overseas, really. So, okay, let me go back. We met in April, right?
Mhm.
Come around May, we did the Derby in May. On that brown liquor, on that bourbon, got drunk as a motherfucker.
Yes, Lord.
Hello.
Woke up the next morning. She was like, yo, she was real happy and everything. She was on the phone with her mom.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what's going on? She was like, well, shit, you don't remember what you asked me last night? I said,
You know that hot liquor, get that hot liquor.
you know what I'm saying?
You know the hot liquor
I was
talking.
like-
I
I was
explain
like,
it all.
I was like, nah, I don't remember I asked you. She said, well, you asked me to marry you last night. And I said, for real? She said, yeah. So I said, and what'd you say? She said, and I said, yes. She's on the phone with her mama, right? Happy the motherfucker, right? So me being me, I just ran with the most situation. I ran with it, but you know, I would, you know what I'm saying? I ran with the shit.
That shit ain't shit.
Hey, so
I
can we
ran-
go back to, they say a drunk man
That shit,
speaks a sober man's tone?
hey,
That shit is a lot. That shit ain't always true.
that
No.
shit ain't-
It's not always true that a drunk man speaks a sober man's mind.
Dang. She done told her mama that was the happiest day of her life.
We
That
got
shit
married,
ain't
though.
shit. Is
Y'all did.
I did marry.
It's a, the other
I know female shit. I know female shit. You know, like, yeah, bro, I was thinking, yeah.
Yeah.
I got this,
You want
bro.
that other girl?
Yeah.
and what?
For
Something
sure.
remember- I got something remember.
But I did marry though, so
How you
I did my
good, though?
It was a good old
I
pop.
feel
So you married her after she told everybody she was getting married?
Yeah, I married.
You want the other billionaires? Can.
And then
So did you answer for a divorce or she asked you?
Man,
Or it just
Me
happened?
too. I can't get up and get it.
no, I realized it's not this shit wasn't what I wanted to be in.
Word,
You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
word.
You think you ever get married again?
You just feel like you
Ha,
went,
you're
you
so
went, like
ambitious.
you
Said
wasn't
no.
ready, or you weren't ready at the time.
Damn. You were.
How old you was?
I don't see it
19?
happening.
Oh yeah, he was a little nigga. He
Yeah,
couldn't get
no,
enough of nothing at that time.
Yeah, he was
No wonder he got divorced in 10 days. You should have been said that, man.
I told you I was young.
Yeah, 19 years old.
So you said you gonna get married again?
Yeah, I'm doing it
He
again.
was 19, shit, when he did this.
How long you been married? Phil?
I was a kid.
Say that again.
How long you been married?
16 years.
I know y'all been together with about 40. Huh?
We've been together for 26 years.
It's a long time. The trick of how to make it work that long.
Talk.
Mhm.
Communicate.
Mhm.
The key is communication and trust. I don't check her phone.
Mhm.
She don't check my phone. We don't bicker. All that fussing and fighting. I don't do none of that. We love on each other. We love on our kids. Make sure they're in a healthy environment.
Mhm.
Even when we mad, we keep it to a minimum.
Right.
Oh, I got to boo you, bro.
We keep it to a minimum.
Brooks say 17 years. You got to take a shot since you got the years wrong.
You gotta take one, bro.
Okay. I was right about how long we've been together. 26 years been together. Married for 17. Okay.
Shout out to Brooks. Shout out to Wifey, man. Shout out to Cub, man.
All right.
Maybe some of that cold ass popcorn.
I got that wrong. I get that wrong all the time. I always get that wrong. You know why?
Why?
Because I always think that we was together for 10 years before we got married.
Mhm.
I keep forgetting we were together for 9 years before we got married.
Okay. That still ain't skew your shot, though. You got to take that.
Well, who cares? It don't change the fact that we've been together for a long ass motherfucking time. We watch motherfucking marriages come and goddamn go, and film marriages and watching divorce, and and like in Living Color, and we still together.
That is what made Living Color.
So, Charles, what you?
Hold on. I was about to ask you something about so Go Hard label. You still running the label for the music?
I mean, Go Hard ain't gonna never die. That's my LLC, Go Hard Industries. So, you know, if I don't got no artists, I got myself.
Right.
You always got one still. You know what I'm saying? Honorary, you know what's going on.
And who is
Honorary, you know.
and who is that?
Me.
Look, me, you both was looking like,
Bro, like me.
Hey,
Bro, like you a bro.
I just posted some throwback videos of y'all on other weekends.
you think you want to get back in it with the music and, you know,
I ain't never left.
I'm talking about like, be more active, like,
Talking about rapping again and shit.
Well, no, don't rap
I
no
still
more.
rap.
You do?
I'm talking about don't rap no more.
But I'm talking about like, you know, just
Oh, I
signing
still-
artists and stuff. I know, I heard the song
I
when
still
you
got it.
shut up, me. I heard the song. No, you do still got it.
I still got it.
But I'm talking about
That
like
man don't rap no more.
I just miss him. I'm talking about like signing artists and stuff though. Like,
No, I don't want to do it.
mhm.
Cause people think stuff's supposed to come overnight.
Mhm.
It don't. You have to work. This shit, I tell any artist, take your art like a 9. You don't want to go work a job,
Mhm.
then rapping is your motherfucking job.
Except though, say for the music, though, they gotta keep it alive.
So you gotta work that shit like a 9 to 5. But for a rapper, it's a third shift job,
Mhm.
which means you gotta figure out what clubs popping on what nights of the week and what areas you need to be hitting. Do you need to be in Atlanta this night, Charlotte this night, Greenville this night? Well, your ass better be there. And you need to everybody need to take it back to the old school. People think on the ground promotion is dead. It ain't.
Mhm.
Get them flyers made, tag them cars in the parking lot, go in that club, goddamn, lay them flyers out on the bar, put them on tables, hand to hand them shits out to people. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Go to the motherfucking DJ booth, tip the DJ, tell them to play that motherfucking shit 2 times. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then haul ass. That's your job for the night.
Mhm.
That's your job for the night.
You think people just
Then you get up in the morning, and now we got social media. Tear that motherfucker up. I don't give a damn. You should be going live once a day, freestyling or some type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't want to work a 9 to 5, this is your 9 to 5.
Mhm.
You can't just go to the studio, drop a motherfucking song, and then drop your video and think you did some shit. You ain't did shit.
Ain't working.
You did the motherfucking easy part. You know what I'm saying? That ain't shit. And it ain't motherfucking artists that want to work right now.
Right.
You can give them the game, you can tell them what to do. That don't mean they gonna do it.
You ever thought about doing a Go Hard reunion?
Nope.
All right then. Why not?
I don't want to.
Who would you say some of the hardest working artists that you done came across? Since you've been doing all the music.
Artists are
hard work.
Working like it's competitive. I mean,
Millie,
competitive.
Millie is a hard working motherfucker. He's a hard working motherfucker. He stay on go.
Mhm.
Stay on go.
I say triple one.
Triple L one of them.
Mm.
It's a few artists. It's a few artists that really got down, get on their grind and travel and go do their shit. But just straight off the head, there ain't a whole lot of people that I see working. There's a lot of artists that put in studio time, they shoot videos, but they ain't in the street grinding. So it's hard to say on that level. It's a ton of talented motherfuckers, but motherfuckers who really got down, hitting that highway and going to get to it and going to do features with other artists and got down doing them arena shows and shit, it ain't a whole lot. Doing small clubs and arena shows, man, it ain't a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, that, I ain't had no choice but to do this shit back then. You know what I mean? I knew what I would want. So it wasn't shit for me to be in Atlanta on Saturday, Charleston on goddamn Sunday, back in Allison on Monday, Tuesday night in Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't shit for us to do, to just go like that because we wanted it. But a lot of people ask that question, so why you ain't taking on them deals? Because them deals was funny. That paperwork was funny.
What kind of deals you been offered?
What you mean? What kind of, I offered 3 majors.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
You know what I'm
for the
saying?
people that don't know about it, like, what kind of deals you been offered?
But them deals was like, you gotta think this. We had an agent when this was like 2002, 2003, 2004. We had an agent named TL out of Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
He dealt with a shit ton of major artists. So I would deal with him. Shout out to Cheddar Man. Shout out to Big A.
Shine Time.
Shout out to High Roller. Shout out to Quasi, Maul P. You know what I'm saying? The whole Shine Time clique. But our agent TL, his job was to sit us down in front of 3 different majors, which he did, and put us on tour. So half of our tour was with Trillville, the other half was with Lil Scrappy. And when we came off that tour, we had our sit downs. One with Universal, one with what was Lil Jon shit called? Was it TBT?
Yeah.
I think it was TBT and one with RCA. So they was all 3 of them was $20,000 deals. Little dude, a lot of people know those were the same deals that Trillville and Lil Scrappy accepted. So they took those deals. Matter of fact, Trillville took the deals of PT Cruisers and $20,000. So they had them riding around the PT Cruisers, which me and Titus thought was like super funny. That shit was hilarious to us. They was in the milkman car. So when we came out tour, we asked TL what would it take to fund our own deal. Because at that time, Master P was talking about, you know, when you come into the game with your own money and doing your own thing, you get a different type of respect. Mm-hmm. So that's what we went for. We went for it in the wrong way.
Right.
And it backfired. And it ended up sitting us down instead of catapulting us.
How'd you say it backfired?
Because we did something we weren't supposed to do.
Okay.
And it ended up costing Cheddar some time.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, hard head make a soft fast. We should have listened to TL. He was trying to give us the game.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I'm able to give people game in hopes they listen. You know, TL was trying to give us the game. He was telling us, like, listen,
Okay.
Take a major.
Okay.
Do what y'all do and renegotiate. But if y'all take the major, I'm gonna be able to walk y'all into some doors that I can't walk y'all into right now. I'm gonna be able to get y'all in some parties. I'm gonna be able to get y'all on some guest lists. I'm gonna be able to take y'all to some places
And then you be
that
able
I
to
can't
network
take
from there.
y'all right now because y'all independent. But we ain't want to hit it.
Right.
We want to think like Master P. No, we're gonna pave our own way. You know what I'm saying? So the question was, what is it gonna take for us to fund ourselves? What is it gonna take for the billboards? What is it gonna take for Vibe? What is it gonna take for Source Magazine? You know, how we gonna get in all these magazines? How we gonna get to all these DJs? How we gonna do everything we need to do? And the number was simple. If you had a major deal from a major, they're gonna put $250,000 into it in the Southeast region. So that's what y'all need.
Well,
So I'm gonna leave that open to interpretation. Ain't but one way to come up with that kind of money.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I had the same thing.
And the day before the takeoff, everything went downhill.
So you regret not taking the deal though? After hindsight?
And
Or you
how's
regret the route you took trying
no,
to get the money?
no, I don't, because where and shout out to him. I love y'all niggas. I always will. Love Trillville, but where's they at right now? Shout out to Scrappy, big shout out. But where's he at right now?
I be feeling like that too, cause
What
When I
trip?
turn my shit
Refrigerator? What's
down-
refrigerator now?
I don't tell you.
Man, go on. Go on,
When I
man.
turn my shit down, I feel like
That nigga say reckless. He say reckless shit.
Not refrigerator, bro. Not
the
the
Lord.
Lord. Shout out to Trillville, man. Talk shit.
my situation was different though. We had a distribution deal with Southwest Wholesale for Houston, Texas. So we own it. We own our own music and everything on the label.
Now, what artist was this that you
Bad as it is.
Bad As Is?
Yeah.
How did you connect with them? Like, how did you came up with the group?
No.
Okay, so they came up.
They were already.
Yeah, shout out to them boys, bad as it is, man.
Yeah.
They had came up here.
So how did you connect with them?
I guess because I heard the mixtape called the Southern Big Dogs. Shout out to Jamie Rice and DJ Lofton
Mm-hmm.
and those cats and everything. So
Big shout out to them.
So I heard those cats' music, so I was like, damn, let me talk to these cats, you know what I'm saying? So I talked to Big John. Well, Big John's sister was my cousin's wife's best friend.
Mm-hmm.
So this was a Tyson fight. We was watching the Tyson fight, and Big John was over there at my cousin's house. So me and we started talking. And I told him who I am and what I do. And he got started. He did shows with everybody. I mean, I was promoting concerts, and they were on all the shows as opening acts with everybody. Cash Money, All Boys, Pastor Troy,
How did y'all get hooked up with Troy?
paid him $10,000.
He was easy to get in touch with though.
Well,
Yeah, I know he is now too.
Well, I had his album. I had his first album though back then. We talking about 90, 98. You know what I'm saying?
See, I was always cool with Big Troy.
Mm.
That's his big brother.
Mm-hmm. So what
now,
deal did y'all end up taking?
we got a deal from Southwest Wholesale. Mr. Robert Gilliam gave me a deal for like $65,000. So he took the album and distributed it all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
We got an album cover done by Penny Pixel at the time. That was the major graphic designer for all the major artists. He did BG, Cash Money, did all Cash Money shit. He did everything for Unlimited Records, everybody. I mean, anybody down south, they did all their music and shit. They did all the graphic design. And that's how I met Cash Money. I met Baby and Slim back in 98.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then we went from there.
And what's the name of your record label you said it was?
It was Royal Black. I mean, it's still out there, but I just don't fuck with the music no more.
You don't ever want to start it back? Get some artists?
No. Don't care about it no more.
What made
I
you
rap
lose your
my
passion?
damn self.
Yes,
No,
rap.
I rap my damn self though. I can rap myself. I got my 6-year-old can rap. He can rap. You know, he's 6 years old, but I don't care about the fucking headache. You feel me? That's
Man, Weezer, what up?
That's the problem. It's the headache with
Wiz.
the damn people.
Call my phone. I need to talk to you ASAP.
So you think you just be better off with
You welcome, Weezer.
podcast and with the with your movie writing and
That's just hobby shit to me. That's just hobby. That's hobby shit to me. I'd rather play golf. You feel me? The podcast shit, like I said before, this is a streaming income. This is some shit to get other things, you know what I'm saying, going. I don't care about the podcast thing is some shit I'm just going through. You feel me? It's like an idea. Okay, I did that shit.
so you got a book list.
Apple said who the first person started the podcast. I think he said LeWap. Whatever you want.
Yeah, you said it.
Oh, well, shit.
He trying to refer to us.
You mean the very first person that ever saw the podcast ever?
He folks trying to refer to me and him doing all the interviews back in the day.
Oh, y'all did shit. Y'all did shit back
Yeah,
then.
y'all did some.
Yeah.
Y'all did some shit.
What that was on YouTube?
On YouTube, baby.
I mean, damn. What y'all was just doing and put them on DVDs? and
Yeah,
stuff?
you
That
had
was dope.
that shit on DVD. That was a DVD magazine. Go Hood DVD.
Mhm. So yeah, but you know that's but the way this shit is now. Okay, let's go back about 2 sentences. We got a lawyer out there in LA, and powerful ass nigga, and he went out there last year. Sit down with him, we talked to him, and he gave us some goddamn wise game. We got him in the goddamn Beverly Hills restaurant, eating goddamn big boy meals and shit. He said, man, why y'all out here? Get back home and get fucking busy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got here, we had a good time now.
He basically told us to come back home and take over.
Take over and go to work.
And Eamon told us the same thing.
Yeah. Same shit.
Go back to the South and do what y'all do. Times 20.
As y'all should.
Yeah.
So the way you move a goddamn a brick, you gotta goddamn work that bitch, right?
Right.
Okay. This
The
is
shit show.
the same thing. It's the same thing. It's a fucking vehicle. That's what it is. A podcast is a vehicle.
And why do y'all think there's a need for multiple podcasts?
Everybody got their own
Different,
point of view.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
Every interviewer is going to interview a person different.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Like y'all did Gangsta Williams last week. Now I don't know him, but I know goddamn baby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that was a good interview.
Damn straight.
Word.
He said some stuff on y'all interview that I haven't heard him say before. So that's why multiple podcasts are valid.
Right.
Because somebody might trigger
Mm-hmm.
Something
the
different.
interviewee to say something that they ain't said on something else.
And he made
Cause
that,
them to unpack
he
it a
made,
different
he
way.
made that statement. He said that we asked him some unique questions, and it was about time
Right.
that he got some unique questions. So yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, he was cool as fuck too.
Mhm.
But see, that's something that we do differently.
Mhm.
Coming from where we from, we'll sit down with a person like we done knew them for 20 down years.
Right.
Why we like that?
Because we just are. You know what I'm saying?
Solid.
A lot of us, we ain't used to shit, so we ain't star studied.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Yeah,
what
we
I'm
definitely
saying?
wouldn't start studying like at all.
You know what I mean? It's rare that I've been star studied. Like for me to feel that way, I got to be around somebody old school that's been doing it for a long ass time. Like when we met, what's the name from 227?
Yeah.
They played the Mama on Friday.
Horse.
Yeah.
You look crazy.
Her. I was like,
I was like, nigga,
That's all I said.
well, I've been seeing her since I've been goddamn 5 years old, nigga. 227, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Of course. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So yeah, my brain
Right.
is. You got some people that'll go crazy when they see a Jay-Z or a Beyonce.
Mhm.
That shit just don't play no part with me.
You done seen him,
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
It don't play no part with me. But seeing somebody old school, somebody old that I done seen on TV when I was a little boy,
It was like that when I met John Witherspoon.
that way. Same way with me. When I met John Witherspoon, it's the same way. Like when you meet that old school person who just made you laugh, or you remember them making your mama or your grandmama laugh,
Yeah.
that shit hit different. You know what
I
I'm
was like that the first time I met you.
saying?
It was.
I really was. I really was.
She kept on talking about it. I said, who, Chop?
I was like that the first time because you gotta think like
She called
growing
you
up.
Professor.
Yeah, like growing up, I was like, you know, like in my time growing up, like you was a legend of Anderson.
Right.
Then when you did the child support movement, I was like, you know, in my eyes, I'm like, oh, but these some big people, like,
Right.
you know. So that was my eyes. So
Yeah, she was like, she was like, Chop coming for real. Like, this is my brother. He gonna come. She said, you talking about Chop? Professor, like, yeah, he coming.
yeah, I was like that when I first met you. I was actually starstruck so that's why when I first met you, you were just kind of like, I was all over the place. Because I was just like nervous. But once I got that nerve down, it was like
She called bragging to you. Chop got me putting it on. Professor got me changing the walls up.
But then I got mad. I was
I
like, hold up now, why am I switching up this wall? But no, I was like that. I was
I
seriously
think she
like
had,
that.
hey, do you think he gonna come?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
said, he coming to my brother, man. Come like,
Yeah, he gonna come.
Yeah, I was like that when I first met you.
That's one thing I'm gonna keep my word now.
then she called here. He already here. I'm like, I'll be there in a minute.
Word is bond. That's why I'm
Cause
a
I'm
big
like, y'all leaving me here with him by myself. Like, what y'all doing?
Don't say it like that.
No, I'm talking about, like, I didn't know what to say. Like,
I know we done did part of interviews. Me and Raru done walked off, left the guests sitting at the table and shit. We in the kitchen talking and shit.
But
y'all learned.
Yeah, we learned.
Yeah, we learned from that.
Yeah.
But he did just say something powerful, like we will sit down with someone, and that's one of the dopest things I think it is about us. Like you can come in, no matter who you is, you can come around us, and when you sit down with us, man, boy, you feel like you at home. You know what I mean?
I think I still had that sometimes because I called Charles Friday and I was like, listen, I want to make sure y'all get a good interview. So what is it that you need me to ask y'all that? So I actually called him Friday because I
You
wanted
got a man asking that?
She on her job.
Yeah.
A great
Buddha.
a great interview. That's what they
Yeah, because you need a little inside scoop.
Right. So I called him. I was like, so I've been researching Anthony and I've been researching y'all. So what else is that I need to that I might miss? Like what? So yeah, I showed it.
Do you know how many
good shit,
women in the field of what you're doing would love to have the persons of interest contact to be able to ask them what they can interview them before they become interviewed? You get what I'm saying? Like Angela Yee saying, "Oh yeah, what such and such about to come."
Right.
Yeah, you ain't gonna just call and just.
But you know what though? See, interviewers like that, they didn't just get in their spot. They worked themselves up to that spot.
Yeah.
So even Angela Yee, she got a history of being able to do what she do. And that's why she great at it. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, it ain't born overnight. You might just see them because you just see them.
Right.
But then when you go back and do research on them folks, they've been doing shit for years.
Leading them up
Like
to the time.
like Miss So Ambitious did a great interview with
Casino Diamond.
Casino Diamond. Yeah, I know we're gonna fuck her name up. That's why y'all said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't want to do all
It was
that.
about to call Diamond Casino, but that interview will be out either this week or next week, but it haven't.
I thought they knew each other the way they damn sitting there talking and shit. So that you did a good job on that shit.
That was my first time meeting him.
Mm-hmm.
That just means you grown, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I tell anybody, like, if you don't see growth in yourself, something is wrong.
All right.
So you need to go back and figure out what it is, or are you even good at what you're doing?
Right.
Because you got to see growth somewhere. You got to do something different that you ain't done before to reach a new plateau.
You know what I'm saying?
Like her first interview, she came up here with us before she came on the show. She was nervous as hell.
I was.
Yeah, 'cause I told her she ain't done no good job and shit.
I don't know why I was nervous. It's just, you know, I'm used to being more of like the background person. So to put me in front of the camera and be like, go. With no training, no nothing. He was just like, go.
Yeah, shout out to the women that's really working, not up for the bait.
So I really do research my people. And when you first came, like, I really did, like, okay, well, let me research him because, like, you was one of the people that I really look up to as a legend of Anderson. So I was like, well, let me research him because I want to make sure his interview is perfect.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's
I
good ass flowers.
appreciate that. Let me tell you something.
One of the
Things
mics up
that-
too loud.
The things that me and Aunt have accomplished,
Mm-hmm.
It ain't really gonna be acknowledged till we dead. You know what I'm saying? And we know this. There's a lot of things that I know I've been first at around here,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't even care. Because there's a lot of people. Well, I ain't gonna say it's a lot of people. It's a handful of people that would say they did it first, or they did this, or they did that, or they did that. But on the inside, they know that they was either under me or they came after me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even stress it like that because I know that I get that recognition on my deathbed.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You're the first person in the hood that everybody came to record. People from everywhere, from every side of town. That's how people actually came together because you had a
No.
studio.
I ain't the first.
I'm talking about in the hood where everybody was coming to. People was doing it, but I'm saying you
Yeah.
made it popular.
I might have been in the hood though,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In the
Yeah.
hood,
because it was Tim Bell, it was Dale Simpson,
but they went.
it
But
was who was recording y'all?
Goddamn,
they went that house that everybody could just
Yeah.
walk to and go record though.
Right. Yeah, I was in the
That's
middle
what
of the
I'm
hood. I was dead in the middle of the hood. Grandma's house was a safe haven for east side, west side, and north side. Everybody knew 1209 Pruitt Street. I don't give a damn what beef you got. You stop right here in this yard.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Yeah, it was niggas that would be shooting at each other the day before and see each other at my grandma's house and don't say shit to each other.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't really play that shit my damn self. I had my little two pistols up waiting for anything to jump on.
I know that shit.
Well, Aunt, I want to give you your flowers too, because I didn't know you, but I heard of you.
Thanks to me.
Thanks to me. Me
God,
schooled me
dude,
on a
she
lot
can't
of
even
people.
get the
He schooled me
flowers
on a lot of
out.
people. So I want to give you your flowers too, because you know the first time I seen Child Support, and you know, just sitting there, you know, just breathing, you know, just looking at the movie and then finding out everything that you know that you was actually a part of, and I'm like, well, dang, like he a legend too. So like, you know, like dang, I mean legends. So yeah.
But that's not, you know.
Yeah, I don't care what you're talking about. But I'm giving you your flowers, and I think what you're doing is very dope, and I can't wait to read your book. And I'm looking forward to seeing your creativity and how it's playing out, because I can see from your podcast, from the movies that you wrote, and it seemed like you're a very creative person, and I'm really anxious about seeing Child Support too, because it sounds like it's going to be actually dope. Not everybody try to look at it from a different point of view. Somebody probably would have tried to start off from where Keon left off at, but the fact that you're doing it from the child's point of view and, just letting it see different angles that show your creativity. So I wanted to give you your COVID Helica flowers as well.
Thank you very much.
And I appreciate everything that y'all are doing for the community. And I'm looking forward to y'all work.
We gotta do that trunk or treat though, don't forget.
Yes, definitely got
Definitely.
Let's do it.
So we have other films too.
Mhm.
It's already out there. I'm not watching my night though. We got other shit.
I seen did he do the films with you that you got on Tubi? The one with, what is it, Claudia in it and stuff?
I was the master editor on
Yeah,
that.
definitely. Yeah.
So that
came to me on hard drives.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't shoot none of it.
Okay.
If we would have, it would have been a better movie.
So what else y'all got coming up besides child support too?
Like I say,
Like Monday.
Black Monday.
We got a comedy film. We got a comedy pilot that we did. It's a little comedy shit. It's funny.
Big comedy. Nothing little.
Yeah, big shit.
Clean my damn house.
Yeah. I mean, this shit funny though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we just doing some shit. We fuck around with some shit. You feel me? We don't even. It ain't even serious for us no more. We just do it. You know. I mean, you get it. Like some people take this shit so damn serious that it's like this shit consumes them, right? They don't consume stuff. We just fuck around and do it, and then be like, okay, 4 hours go by, and we done with this shit. You
I
know.
understand that.
You know, it's like a simple shit. It's easy.
And if anybody want to book for your podcast, how do they go about, getting booked for your podcast?
Shit, you just pull up.
No, now can't tell them just pull up now.
Pull up.
Call 864-376-4396. Holler at Professor. I'm gonna ask you what interview you would like for your show to be on. You want to be on A-Town Podcast or you want to be on Shots and Champagne?
Mm-hmm.
Hit me up. I'll let you know.
Now, what if somebody want to come to y'all for if they have a platform that they want to bring to y'all network?
Oh, just pull up. You know what I'm saying? It's easy.
Here you go with the pull up.
Pull up, shit.
Once again, call 864-376-4396. Professor, my number is public because it's going to be hard to get A.F. Wyman on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's hard to get Miss Kiki on the phone. But me, if you don't get through on the call, just text. I reply to everybody.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, nigga, I call you sometime. You know, somebody else.
You trying to find a way.
And what did I just say? If the call don't work, I always respond to the text. Don't I? Yep.
He said, yep. Yep.
Shit.
Your solution to everything, just pull up.
Pull up. Like they know where to pull up at. They ain't got no damn address. They just gonna come down and
Just pull up.
hey, listen, what exit 19 podcast?
It's
They
19.
gonna pull off exit 19 and go to the end of the store. I'm looking for exit 19 podcast.
Hey, wait.
I'm sorry, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's the Patel lady.
Oh, man.
So, Anson, this was your first time on COVID. How have your experience been?
It's been great. I was a little bit nervous at first, but I didn't want to get drunk.
Really?
Y'all be goddamn throwing it back on the show. I can't do that. I'm not gonna do that. I can't do that.
We go by the guest energy, honestly.
Yeah, well, I'm not really a drinker though. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So
I started to get you drunk.
And
I
y'all
changed
don't
mine.
need to get too drunk neither.
no, I don't want to get
You
drunk.
still
I tell
stuck
you.
on that?
Don't ever do an after show after hours.
Again? What you here for one of them?
No, he was
No.
on live.
I tuned in and Miss So and Miss said a lot of crazy shit.
He talking about the return to sender comment.
Yeah. I was like, goddamn now. What the hell? That story is a monster.
He said that story is a monster.
What
And,
story?
and so I was
You missed it. He said the after hours don't never do that.
Yeah.
Question out.
But the crazy part is I done heard that story in the studio. A young girl in the studio said her sister did that to somebody. So I was wondering, you got siblings?
You got a little sister? No, I got no sister.
You got somebody you call a little sister?
It wasn't her.
Did do music?
Oh no, it wasn't her.
Well, listen, she ain't the only one then.
She ain't the only one.
That
To
return
my
to sender.
defense, we're gonna explain it when we get off the camera.
No, I'm not the only one.
She ain't the only one.
We're gonna explain it. So, what you think about Robert the Guy?
You got to think about the setup first.
Yo, the setup. What you think about the setup?
I think it's very, very natural.
Mhm.
I like it. It's natural. It's very, very colorful. It's bright. And it's comfortable though. You feel me?
Mhm.
I mean, it's comfortable. I mean, hell, shit, y'all got it made. You feel me? Damn straight.
I want y'all to have more angles.
What you mean?
I want y'all to have
To do
more.
angle.
Yes.
I know I aim for that. I wanted to be just straightforward, you know, instead of like that's the aim I got for it.
Look, whatever vision that you have,
Yeah.
do your vision. You know what I'm saying?
Chuck's
what you
always
gotta do.
trying to get the vision.
No, I just still want y'all to have more angles. I want. Sometimes you know you just want to see that person singled out or two people singled out.
Yeah, see, I like that. I like that everybody do that. I don't want to do something different. Anybody got no just straightforward.
No, I see a lot of podcasts.
Me too.
I don't see too
I'm
many.
gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you why I say that. It pulls my attention when I see camera movement. Maybe it's the ADD in me,
Yeah.
but when I see when I see movement, it makes me pay attention more.
Yeah, because it's jumping from scene to scene.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It holds my interest.
I can do that when I edit it, but I don't want to do it like it's straight up. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? I can edit it out, like for clips and everything. But yeah,
Man, I say
But it
whatever
works.
working, work.
Yeah, it
Feel me?
works.
Don't try to change the shit. If it ain't, if it's working, shit, work. Cause y'all doing numbers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all been in, how y'all episodes y'all did? 500 episodes, whatever.
probably about. I say now probably about 440. It's probably about 440 right here.
Nigga, that's work. You feel me? That's fucking work. It's motherfucker out here, man, got major podcasts.
It's really probably more than that. Some of our interviews got reported and cut. So
Yeah, we lost
I say we probably had more than probably about 500.
So who was reporting y'all podcast?
Oh shit.
We don't know.
We honestly don't
All
know.
the motherfuckers
You know
that
how
don't
they
like
is.
us.
So they be having so like
Oh, you want names?
no, hold on.
I-
So they be
I
having
still
like
think about it.
ghost. They be having ghost pages, and
on, take what's
whenever
your
you
clothes
have
out,
ghost pages on your page, you don't know that they're ghost pages. So they might be
They can
sending you
report
like
back before you
spam
finish your
stuff. They
podcast.
might be commenting on your stuff, and then they might be saying like I've been watching y'all podcast. You know, I would like to do this network with y'all and all that stuff. Those are ghost pages. So a ghost page will actually get on your page and report
So
stuff.
y'all don't know if it's the FBI.
Yeah, we don't really know who it is. We just know that it's a ghost. It's some ghost pages on
Could
our.
be the goddamn police.
Could be anybody. So we just know it's ghost pages. But have we ever
I'ma tell
actually
y'all something
singled
y'all might not
anybody
know.
out? We never singled anybody out. Even when me and Chops was talking about in mine, that word is the ghost page, right?
Yeah.
So we never singled nobody
Like the
out.
one we did on New Year's got
I'm
reported.
gonna tell y'all something y'all might not know. I guarantee you, Anderson Police Department
Oh, that's
watch every
100%.
episode.
Yeah.
They do because when me had the
But
club,
they subscribe to my YouTube. They watch every. They've been watching every.
Oh yeah, definitely proud of
Every
they
police. Know who I
did
was.
because when the police when me had the club, the police was like, well, you got flyers posted on Facebook, so they knew everything that was on the page because of.
He even said that shit in court,
Yeah,
didn't he?
he
Don't
said
you do
it
a
in
cold
court.
bill? How look at
Brother,
what? How
the
Bill Cole look back?
video I shot with D-Rob and Raw Rider is the video that caused the Reno 9/11 investigation.
Damn.
Mm.
I told Hawk when he was alive, don't do this. You're gonna incriminate yourself. Hawk said, nah, they got t-shirts. They ain't no dope. Shit.
Mm.
They went straight up off that.
What you talking about? That gym class, that weight class video?
No.
Make music.
Weight music?
Yeah,
Weight music.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I remember that
Yeah.
video shit.
yeah. That got
Mm-hmm.
Reno investigated.
I remember that.
Now
video shit.
he came out on top because they had to give him that shit back because they did some unlawful shit the way they went about it. But still, it stirred up that whole investigation, that video.
Mm.
Finish with the close out.
But before we go back into the closeout, Kiki, we did not say you reported us.
No, fuck with us.
Oh no, I was just
No,
telling
somebody
no,
else
we
said
didn't
it.
say you reported us. We said it was ghost reporters, and that's just what it was. But Aunt,
Mhm.
what you saying about Robert Guy?
He's a very smart brother.
Mm-hmm.
Like I met him that time he came up to the interview and everything. Smart brother. We had fun. We had talked on the phone one time. Remember that time?
Mm-hmm.
Because my cousin put me on the phone together with him. Smart. Yeah. Deep thinking brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I saw you one day at the store one day before too though.
Yep.
Up at the dollar store.
Mm-hmm.
What you think about me and Miller Dunn?
persistent. See, we actually cousins, but I don't know me though. We was on the phone like one time years ago, but we never hung around each other. We never been around each other because I'm way old. You know what I'm saying? But
We went to Chili's too, though. Remember?
we did, didn't we?
Mhm.
Damn, you remember good. You remember good. You right? Okay, good. But I love what y'all doing, cause y'all set the fucking trend and shit. You feel me? Like I'm competitive. I really am. I'm a humble motherfucker, but I'm Kobe Bryant though. You feel me? But I don't want to. I'm not competing with y'all or nobody else. I compete with them myself. You know what I'm saying? Just like if I write something, I read it one time, go back and say, damn, this shit ain't fly.
Right.
You go back and do it again, then again. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not compete with nobody. I compete with myself and with myself.
But you say you're not a critiquer. Okay. So what you think about Triple Cole?
Got it. I don't know him though.
That's a cold motherfucker.
I don't know.
That's a cold motherfucker.
But he cool when I seen him the first time. But I
Triple
don't
a
know.
cold motherfucker. I'm trying to tell you now.
As far as the music go,
Listen,
music.
when it come to this area, it's only a handful of motherfuckers that I say should be already doing numbers in the industry. Triple is one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, just go back and listen to all the old music up until now. His flow been consistent. It's been consistent, and he keep elevating with the time. So when you got an artist like that, you have to give them recognition.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The only reason why this man ain't made it yet is because we here.
Well, hold on.
The industry ain't here. But that's always been one of the things in my head is to bring the industry here. It's still hard. It's gonna be hard because but you gotta have somebody on the ground running from here that just didn't leave here. That's me. I'm not fucking leaving here. You know what I'm saying? And if I do leave here, then I'm gonna pull some motherfuckers with me. It's gonna be a group of motherfuckers. I'm saying, hey, come on, get on the boat. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me give you some game though. You use this platform to push your music. See what I'm saying? Get your website built.
As much as possible.
Get your website built. You put all your music on the website. Make everybody go to the website, download it, buy it, and download it. You know what I'm saying? That's the hustle now. Back in the day, we had go with CDs and shit after Trump. But now you're gonna do all that shit. Get a website, $200 website built, put the music on there, videos and shit, and sell that shit all around the fucking world.
I wish all the artists
It's not hard to do. This shit's so fucking
work
simple,
with
you
each
know?
other. That's what I wish. I wish all the artists would work with each other. I wish everybody who got fans would work with that person that they hadn't worked with. They got fans that they don't have. See, that's been my mission ever since I've been 14, 15 doing mixtapes back in 95, 96, 97, when it was cassette tapes. My whole mission was to bring this motherfucker together. East side, west side, north side, and south side. Everybody. I fucking hate beef. I can't stand it. Like, if motherfuckers going to war with each other, and I know about it, whether niggas know it or not, I'm talking to motherfuckers behind your back. You know what I'm saying? In a good way. In a motherfucking good way. If I know you beefing with this nigga over here, whether you know it or not, I'm talking to this nigga over here trying to tell him, hey, have you talked to him one-on-one? Have y'all really even spoken? What did y'all beef really about? Do y'all really have legit fucking beef? Then what the fuck is y'all hating on each other for? You know what I'm saying? And the vice versa. I go over here. It's almost like I use 48 laws of power in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out why is these two individuals
going against each other. Now, on occasion, there's been some times where I have been able to resolve some shit. And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of times it be he say, she say. It don't even be legit beef. It don't, these two, a lot of times niggas don't even talk to each other. Ain't never said 2 words to each other. They just ain't liking each other. Now sometimes it's just friendly competition. Cause a nigga feel like I'm better than you, nigga. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But they don't understand they hurting each other by thinking that way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it be pillow talk.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these females is fucking trash. Like start shit on purpose. Well, call a nigga and tell him, you know, I heard such and such said this about you. And then call the other motherfucker, you know, he don't fuck with you like that. He's over here saying such and such. And them niggas go off that shit. Why? Because they like this female so much and they really trust her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't know they just killed themselves for a trash piece of pussy. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real.
You know what I mean?
Lord.
That's why I hate beef. I hate it. It a lot of times beef don't never be behind something that's like money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to beef with somebody about some money. Like, boy, you know you just got over on me, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I need that bread about you.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It don't ever be about that. Ever. It be about some petty ass shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And I hate it. So I'm constantly trying to end wars. I'm constantly trying to end beef. I'm always trying to bring people together, man, because it's power in numbers and it's money in numbers. Once again, if all of us spend money with each other 7 times before we go to another ethnicity,
It'll stand our community longer.
man, we'll be great. We'll agree. Man. So black folks, if I can say anything, is power and unity.
Mm-hmm.
And we always gonna be down when we separate. And until we get that, around here, we're gonna stay down.
Not for the bad.
Stay down. So you voting for?
I did.
Yeah, that's my
Who you
truth.
voting for? You say who you voting for?
None of that shit matter.
Yeah.
Take this clothes out shot.
I'm sorry.
Who you voting for?
Kamala Harris.
Man,
All fucking day.
oh Lord.
You voting for Kamala?
Kamala.
Hold on. Take this shot. Clothes out.
Man, let's not talk about
Where you
this.
going to vote?
I'm gonna vote secretly.
Don't touch
He
the
say
shirt.
secretly.
Hey,
Why you gonna do it?
No, I'm
Why
sorry.
you gonna do it secretly?
I mean, I'm telling you about it right now. Yeah, I'm voting for it.
Window seal is diabolical.
Yeah.
Which one say window bill? Goddamn, I don't got
Hey, you
wanted to, you could. Come on, I ain't talking like that.
Fuck Trump.
You put it on the window seat.
That's crazy. I'm voting.
I'm ready.
Oh, wait on triple shot.
Come on, Chuck.
Shit on none of this.
Wait on Raw, actually.
The nigga got it on the windowsill, perched like a
You didn't even
bird.
take it.
He ain't took nothing else.
You gotta take that whole shot.
You ain't, bro. Looking like someone on Jurassic Park.
I like y'all cook.
Hey.
Cold Bill. Hot liquor. Not for the bait.
Not for the bleed.
I ain't even take no shot out of mine. I'm slipping.
I know you gonna do it there.
Right, good job.
7:30 p.m.
I'm serious questions. This is a serious ass question now.
It's supposed to be.
I be laughing my ass.
Glory be to God.
Let's go.
It was supposed to be.
Peace. See y'all Wednesday.
Looking like seafood lizards.
No, it was supposed to be.